All right, so I'm gonna play this all the way through, and I'm gonna give you my analysis. So let's get into it. All right. So now, as you can see, a lot of times what really makes it difficult to stop computer, a lot of times, is the fact that great defense, sometimes perfect defense, is not enough for them. Their ability to recover from animations, their ability to recover from getting their shot blocked, or their ability to snatch up offensive rebounds is like they're giving an extra not like an extra push by the algorithm. Even when you are outplaying them, they're still being bailed out a lot of the time. So let's get into this this rebound. This is the main part I wanted to get into right here. So I blocked this dude's shot. Now a computer in a situation like this, they block your shot, they're automatically taking that offensive rebound. I mean that defensive rebound. They're gonna automatically get that right there. All right. But me, I know I blocked the shot. So when I land, the first thing that I'm trying to do is still move towards to get the rebound. All right. In real life, that's what happens. When a computer does it, that's what they do. But when it's you cannot just break out of animations the way that the computer can. The computer could recover. They could break out of any animation right into doing something else, and it's automatic. All right. But for you, now let's look at it. So that happens, and even though with the joystick, I'm trying to go after the rebound. Look what I'm forced to land and continue to face this direction. All right. Whole time, obviously, you would do the same thing. You're trying to, because you know you block the shot. It's like, oh shit, I got the rebound. I can't, but I couldn't move to get to it. All right. Then I'm finally allowed to start to move at it, and even then, look where he's reaching to. Right? Why does that make sense? How, like, who does that? All right. But it's like I said in some other videos about they make your teammates and your player do like they're role playing, like they're faking, like they're trying to do something, right? Like they're faking, like they're trying to get a rebound. They're faking, like they're trying to pick up a loose ball, but they're really not. They're forcing them to miss the ball, right? They're forcing them to allow a blow by. They're forcing them to whatever the case may be. Like in this instance right here, my man, I beat him to it. That's not it. There's more. I beat him to it. I should have this ball, but I was forced by the algorithm to reach away from it to not just snatch it up. All right. So that's rightfully supposed to be mine. But now look at this. That's not it. Watch this. Look at this dude. Even though he didn't even get to it, look what happens. Look at it. Look what the ball does for him. Watch this. Do you see that? Telekinesis, right? Telekinesis, right? So in reality, this is actually supposed to be out on them because he hit it with his hand, right? And when you look at it, it actually even goes forward when he hit it, right? It moves forward as to to say that the momentum pushed it in that direction from him charging at it and trying to grab it but missing it, right? But the algorithm allows him to still retrieve it and get it back. Not only that, but he tries to take off. He puts the ball through my man through his back. Now, most of the time, or at least a lot of the times, if you're doing this, right, the ball and the player is tangible. Meaning what? If you were to do this to a computer, oftentimes it would hit them and it will fall out of your hand, right? But like I said, they decide when the ball or the players are tangible or intangible. They get to determine that for you. And it's all based upon what they want to happen or what they don't want to happen. It's all based upon the narrative. All right. And then, they're allowed to go on and get another offensive rebound, uh, which is trash. My guy right here, who I switch on and I try to go for it, but for whatever reason he runs out of bounds. I didn't understand that. I didn't do that, and so I didn't really understand it. But that's what happened. So they get the ball back, and somehow we got two dudes in the corner wide the hell open, right? And obviously they get the open three and they make it. Candid. Boom. So this is why computer is always able to stay in the game so much. Because they get buckets after buckets after buckets that they would not be able to get in a real life game, right? Or you know, if the game made more sense, because they're retrieving rebounds and they're retrieving all kind of nonsense. They're getting away with a lot of things that they shouldn't be allowed to get away with. So it keeps them in the game and it keeps them competitive, right? It keeps the score. It allows the score to be somewhere where it's not like you probably, if you're up by like 15 points, you're probably supposed to be up by like 35 because of all of the different times that you got a point shaved off and computer got an extra point that they probably didn't deserve, wasn't supposed to have. They're getting all these other opportunities to score. I want to see what the offensive rebounds are like. Now, you know what? I don't want to look at it because in this game right here, I switched over. I think I played the first quarter and a half and then switched over to the other team just to see if I can make the comeback for the other team. All right? And I kind of did. You know, I chopped it down a lot. See, I was on Boston. I ran it up to 19. And then I came back when I went to switch to Denver. I cut it down and took the lead by 2, but now we're down by 4 again. All right. Anyway, peace. All right. So here's another scenario showing basically almost the same situation, right? Showing you how computer has an extreme advantage over you due to the fact that they're allowed to make movements and animations and things of that nature that you don't have the ability to do. And they're doing it to try to give computer an edge because they're trying to compensate for their the lack of AI, the lack of computers' artificial intelligence, right? Computer is very trash. They're garbage, right? Straight whack juice. Like, you know, they're garbage. So what they do is they compensate. But let's get into it first. Let's get into it. I don't want to go on too long. Let's get into it. So you see here, I blocked the shot. Boom. I got a lot of blocks, right? This season. Defense on lock. And while he's going in the landing motion of getting his shot blocked, he's simultaneously getting the rebound. Now, if you remember just the clip before this one, all right, my guy, I'm the one who blocked the shot, and I was forced to land and to be stuck in an animation after I blocked the shot, and I couldn't get to it immediately. But computer, as they're landing, he's going right in simultaneously. He's going into the animation to get the rebound back. You are not allowed to do that. This is only computer. Like if you get your shot blocked, you're gonna fall, and you're gonna land like you just got roughed up. You're gonna be stuck in an animation, right? Basically, you're not just gonna be allowed to just turn right around and snatch the rebound, get the rebound back. It's not gonna happen, right? So they get the ball back, and he misses his shot, right? Trick, and he gets it again. And here's another example, right? I go for the rebound animation, and I land, and I'm delayed because I'm stuck in the landing animation. I'm not just allowed to just go like if you watch actual basketball, you go for a rebound and you miss it, and the guy catching, he's going back up. You're allowed to just constantly bounce back up over and over again to try to stop him from making it. Computers allowed to do this also in 2K, but your player If you go for a rebound and you miss it, you have to be delayed because you got to go through the animation of landing and then getting your shit back together. All right. So it gives them ample amount of time to get a shot off and get a bucket. Computer's not supposed to be in the lead right now. They're not supposed to have the lead. They're supposed to be down by at least a double-digit lead, somewhere up to 15 to 20 points. All right. That is just about to do it for this one. Peace.